Download the BCSN Plus app today.
College football teams look for motivation wherever they can find it. Despite being one of the most popular and successful brands in all of the game, Buckeye Nation does love that Ohio against the world meme. And as Mark Kuntz tells us, that's part of the driving force as the defending national champions prepare for Miami in the college football quarterfinal.
Last season in the first 12-team playoff, none of the teams that earned a first-round bye advanced to the semifinals. Of course, Ohio State used that first-round win over Tennessee to provide plenty of momentum on their way to the national championship. This year, roles have reversed. Buckeyes, of course, got that first-round bye. They're hoping to reverse that trend of quarterfinal losses from those teams with lengthy layoffs.
I think one of the things that we have done is just the intensity of practice has been pretty high, but also trying to balance how long we've been out there too. So, really kind of trying to hit it as hard as we can and then get off and, making sure that we are getting kind of the proper rest along with that. But, some of those really competitive periods, I think kind of keeps everybody with their edge for sure.
Practice towards the end of the year wasn't as intense as it was in the beginning of the year. So I feel like the way we practice over the last week and a half has been very intense. We've been flying around everywhere, having good energy. So that's really the biggest thing, just keeping our edge the way we practice.
The foundation we built is going to be the thing that carries us through all the storms and stuff like that. And so I think for us, these little bit of a space and a little bit of gap time we've had right now has been getting back to the basics, back to the fundamentals. Working really hard in practice and not getting complacent.
The loss to Indiana, the doubts that may have created, also providing motivation for the Buckeyes.
You have to sit on that loss for a while, and that's not fun. But it does wake us up early in the morning and keep us here late at night and making sure that we're doing everything we can because the issues are always there. And against good opponents, they get brought to the forefront. So those are the things we have to get fixed and addressed. And there's been really good practices here, spirited practices, and these guys are excited to get back on the field.
I think we're frustrated. We didn't play well enough to win the game, and that's our fault. So we took the time to fix that, and we know the last time we stepped on the field, we left something on the field. So this time you got to leave everything out there because it's a one-game season at this point. So it's win or go home. So you got to leave it all out there.
We have a lot to prove. We have a chip on our shoulder now, and I think the guys are excited to go write a story after what happened a couple weeks ago. Guys are as hungry as ever, and excited to go out there and rewrite the story and create our own story this year. And I think that chip is something that continues to grow.
We're on a mission to be the first team to win a back-to-back national championship, and I believe in my teammates, and I know we're gonna do it.
And, of course, Ohio State and Miami have that postseason history, the 2002 double overtime national championship. That was before most of these college players were born, but Jeremiah Smith says the folks in South Florida haven't forgotten that loss, and he vows to have something new to show the Canes on New Year's Eve. In Columbus, Mark Kuntz, BCSN.